Good evening, Anna. Thank you for joining. First of all, congratulations on your 24 LPA placement. It's a big
Thank you.
achievement. Let's
Thank you.
start with a few questions about your journey,
Yeah, sure, sure.
recent placement.
Yeah. Like your audio isn't clearly,
Okay. Okay. Anna. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your recent placement?
like I couldn't hear you.
Can you
Like
please
probably your internet issue.
introduce yourself and tell us about your recent placement?
So, uh, my name is Sathvik. I'm an alumni of MBGR College. I got placed recently in a company called a blockchain-based company called Hashira. Basically, we do cross-chain blockchain swaps, which is actually a native Bitcoin bridge. I got placed for 25 CTC, and we primarily focus on like all around full stack technologies. Basically, I'm a full stack developer in our company. I do focus on front end, back end, and like overall complete stack of our prime system. Uh, yeah, that's it.
That's excellent, Anna. Now, what skills help you in most in getting this job?
So ideally, I mean even to my juniors, I suggest them to focus on any one particular skill. For example, that could be something like web development or application development or anything. It could be anything. Basically, I completely focused on full stack web development in my curriculum, like academic. But contrast to what we have actually prepared, I got placed in a Web3 company. But I garnered my skills in Web2. That somehow happened, but yeah, I completely focused on Web2, full stack web development using Merge Stack and all. I worked on several interesting and real time projects, which actually helped me to get placed in the current company I'm working.
Yes, that's great, Anna. Which programming language did you mostly use for practice?
So ideally for programming and solving DSA questions, I used to use Java. And regarding web development, backend we used to code in Node.js and all, like JavaScript, but Node.js. Front end completely, I used to use React and all. I mean, that's also JavaScript, but React is built on top of JavaScript. So ideally, my complete tech stack is web development is all around the JavaScript, and programming and DSA is used to be in Java.
Nice, Anna. How do you prepare for your interviews? How do
Like I
you
didn't get
prepare for your interviews?
interviews. I used to go through my resume, like what and all I mentioned in resume. I used to be sitting perfectly on it, and also I used to focus mostly on what actually I need to communicate. Like you might be having actual content, but you should be properly communicating that to the interviewer. Like he should be happy with what actually you have, and he should believe in you to hire in his company. Also, you should be a great asset to him in his company. So I used to practice what actually I need to communicate to the interview, and also basically I used to plan how to actually expose my projects. You should beautifully show him what actually your project is and how focused you are in your project is. So these I used to prepare. Other than that, to crack other rounds, aptitude and technical you need to prepare whatsoever the company is.
Okay. Now, what was the toughest challenge you faced during placement?
Toughest as in usually toughest as in like as I said, I completely prepared on Web 2. Like my skills were completely on Web 2, Stack and all. But we got to know that catalog is completely focused on Web 3, which is blockchain and all. We have zero knowledge on blockchain. And we got the information 2 days back, actually. 2 days prior to the interview, we got the information that catalog is actually a Web3 company. So I felt that challenging. I gone through all the Web3 parts and all, what actually is blockchain and all basics and all. So that felt a bit challenging, but somehow I managed the Web3 part in the interview.
Okay, that's impressive. Advice you give juniors preparing for placements?
I
What
couldn't hear.
advice you give juniors preparing for placements?
Yeah, uh, the key advice would be start early. Whatever the interest you have in, whatever domain you are inclined to, but start early. That would avoid the last minute rushes. And also, projects are the key. Like you should have real time projects that actually solve a problem that you see around you. Like with all the skill set you develop in all the 4 years of your bachelor's, use this technology to solve a real world problem that you see around you. This would be actually impressive in while giving interviews, because interviewer would see that if you get a real world problem while working in his organization, he would be assured that okay, he can solve this problem using his skills. So that's how you impress an interviewer. So projects are the key. Also start early.
Okay, okay, good. Now, can you give a roadmap to what skills, the domain
I guess you
selections?
have an internet issue. I
Okay, now, wait, 5 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you prepare more with coding platforms or through projects?
No, it depends. Like for DSA and all, you should be very thorough with all the coding platforms you see, like CodeChef, HackerRank, HackerEarth, Lead Code. Lead Code is my go-to platform. So while you prepare for interviews and all, projects will be the standing out things. Like you should be having great projects, at least 2 to 3 great projects in your resume. That is a must thing. But if you are also inclined towards coding or solving DSA problems and all, I used to go practice in multiple coding platforms, like as I mentioned, Lead Code and all.
Okay, Anna. Thank you for so much for sharing your journey with us. Your success is truly motivating, and I'm sure it will inspire many students. Once again, congratulations and future career.
Thank you, thank you. All the best.